Hi, I'm Michael from Dreamtime Creations, and today I'd like to present to you the latest trend flags for the Fall/Winter 2017-2018 Swarovski Innovations. Every innovation, Swarovski puts together a set of trend flags that is designed to show how the innovations and the new products that they're releasing, the new colors, work with the latest fashion trends that, in their eyes, they see coming out across the world. And they're always a year ahead. That's why the innovations now coming out in the fall of 2016 is really called the Fall 2017-2018, because it's always been designed with fashion in mind. So they put together these set of trend flags, and normally these are shown really within the trade. But we thought it would be nice to show it to you, our customers, so that you can get the inspiration from what Swarovski thinks as well. So I'm going to walk through these individual flags and highlight some things as I go through them, and I hope you enjoy. So without further ado, the Swarovski Innovations Fall/Winter 2017-2018. On this flag, you can see the colors and effects that they've launched this particular season. This first color here, this is Crystal Rainbow Dark, available in all across the line. It is a new effect, and you can see it really radiates a lot of different colors. Here are the first part of the new additions to the Lacquer Pro colors that they have. We have Royal Green, Royal Red, and Royal Blue. And we have three more colors that they've added to that lacquer finish as well. We have Dark Red, Dark Gray, and Ivory Cream. And finally with this Innovations, a new pearl. Every Innovations has a new pearl color. And riding on the success of the iridescent color, they've introduced this new iridescent red color, which has this gray and red tinge to it. It's a beautiful, beautiful, rich looking pearl. With the recent Swarovski Innovations, they've always been focusing on a particular designer. Earlier this year, they worked with Céline Cousteau, the granddaughter of oceanographer Jacques Cousteau, and this particular Innovations, they worked with her once again. She's come up with a set of three different finishes, which she calls the Tribute to Tribe. Céline Cousteau's new designs are inspired by tribal patterns, either painted or tattooed on bare skin. They are symbolic of a pristine coexistence with nature, and as such are part of a long tradition in which it has always been natural for man to decorate himself, be it for reasons of aesthetics, status, or celebration. So the first in this is the Rhombus Tribe Fancy Stone. Then we have the Oval Tribe Fancy Stone. And then we have the Cross Tribe Pendant. Now Swarovski always introduces some new shapes as well, and this Innovations is of course no exception. We have, building on the success of the Rivoli stone, they are now launching this Oval Rivoli, which really has a lot of dynamic facets that really catch the light in a lot of spectacular ways. There's a new fancy stone that they call the Gender Fancy Stones, and even though this is a fancy stone, it can also be used as a pendant. Very simple to put a leather cord or something like that through the center, and it's available in the traditional female and male symbols. They also have this Kite Fancy Stone, which has this asymmetrical faceting. And they've launched a new pearl. They have in 1.5, 2, and 3 millimeter pearls a no-hole pearl. There are some new flatbacks. This series of flatbacks you see here is called the Alpha, Beta, and Gamma flatbacks. They're all triangulars of different size and slightly different proportions. And you can see they all interconnect to form perfect geometrics. There's also these hot fix. We have the rimmed flatbacks, which at first we thought was an extra metallic rim, very much like these framed cabochons. The rimmed flatbacks actually just are a two-tone flatback where there's a metallic colored, like light chrome or dorado, on the outside, and then the traditional color on the inside. So it has an interesting finish to them. Every innovation, they come up with these trends that touch on 4 different themes: classic, progressive, romantic, and glamour. And these are themes through the eyes of the designers of Swarovski and how they impact our current, or how they fit into our current fashion, and more importantly, the direction our cultures are progressing. So I'm going to read you a little bit of the literature that they provided with each one of these themes, and hopefully that shows you how their products are tying in. So the first theme, the classic theme, is called Soul Food. The simplicity of subdued, authentic colors with nude and olivine creating a pure natural highlight, and lilac becoming the new pink of the season. This theme hinges on the importance of backstories, the emotional interaction that has become a deciding factor for consumers on a global scale, and the importance of regeneration and reuse. Crystal transfers adorn humble materials in this discrete repeating patterning and tone-on-tone color palettes, highlighting the beauty of handcrafted lace and the re-emergence of pure and subtle design elements. Rural design elements are stripped back to pure basics, with less becoming more and crystal components integrating with hard-wearing materials to convey a new attitude for everyday wear. And you can see one of the things that I really love about these trend flags is not only the way it works with fabrics and different materials, but also the way they take different Swarovski elements and they combine them to build new interesting patterns. For example, these. I think they're really just a beautiful way of showing how different pieces of Swarovski crystals can be used together. The next theme is called the Romantic theme, and this year they went with Travel Age. Offset by earthy crystal copper and highlights of Colorado topaz, the simple beauty of blue-based hues offer refined simplicity in this modern romantic design direction. The surge in imaginative and personality-defining styling is conveyed through our fashion choices in a distinct cultural matchup. Unexpected materials mix, such as metal, leather, and synthetics, are combined with stunning crystal transfers in a new blend of cross-cultural directions. And again, look at how all of these are put together just to create very, very interesting patterns. Involved and integrated, radiant crystal components become the highlight of a new age where seasons and cultures blur, underlining an extremely individual style and direction. And again, we've got these crystal links and scarab bead, all buried in the fur here. We've got the pom-poms, got the Artemis bead combined with a tassel, the new tribe cross. And again, lots of very intricate flat back work. The progressive theme they call work life. The colors take their cue from sustainable design, with a palette of smudged pastels and midtones appearing as though they have been altered through time or recycling. To show our human side and differentiate us from robots, design elements become highly personalized and individualized through the use of radiant crystal transfers. Technology becomes tactile, with new materials and crystal components seamlessly integrating to form a design that evokes the future, but remains grounded in the now. The final theme that they've put together is part of the glamour theme, and it's called Party Spirit. As you can see by the image here, a sense of rock and roll royalty is encapsulated in strong, bold color palettes with metallic riffs of silver and gold. The new Crystal Rainbow Dark effect brings a theatrical edge to the range. With the rise of festival fashion and a focus on music events influencing a new generation, designers pay homage to the standout style and stage presence of music legends from the past. A strong individualistic mindset sees luxury materials mixed with crystals and hardcore metallics in the transfers flag, creating a distinct rock and roll edge. And we have a lot of customers that always ask us, yeah, that's a great new flatback or a great new style, but how do you use it? And when I saw this, I thought this was great. You've got the three little eclipse flatbacks with a molecule flatback in the center and the raindrop flatback accentuating. I would never have thought to combine these in this way, but it really creates this beautiful, beautiful symmetrical design. And same thing here. Very, very interesting. Faux leather with its hard edge yet subtle form becomes a mainstay material for the new glamour ethos conveyed in the sparkling trend flag. So lots of dynamics here. Oh, and one thing I want to point out, this raindrop flatback, which was introduced, I believe, 1 or 2 innovations ago, this particular innovations, they also launched it out in a 6 by 1.7 millimeter, so very, very tiny, beautiful for nails and anything that you're accentuating like that. This is already a fantastic size for nails and nail art, but the 6 by 1.7 millimeter also is terrific. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at these trend flags and have gotten some inspiration from them. You can see more of the innovations at dreamtimecreations.com. Thank you very much.